In 1971, while staying for a month with a family in Rouen, the evening meal was interrupted by this comment, "Let us go and see what is happening with regard to the Americans." And we got up and looked at the black and white television, which was, despite the early stage in technology, able to transmit live what was happening not on Earth but on the moon. And the astronaut Armstrong came down those metal steps and put a foot on the moon and said, "That's one small step for man, one great leap for mankind." Or to be precise, he repeated the word step because it was only a step. And from where he was, he could observe our little ball, the Earth. Indeed, when they came out of the stratosphere, they could see the whole planet for the first time, not exactly round because it's off round, but blue. There's much water there and the atmosphere seems to give a blue look. And the comment that came through the air was, "Strange to think that in that small ball, in one small ball, there's so much pain." The angels figure in the Acts of the Apostles in today's reading, liberating these apostles, and the angels see more than we do with regard to pain and that small ball. They see how much God so loved the world and how much He hurts to see what is going on and how these souls hurt themselves and come out of the earth by the hundred in bad states of soul. It is said that a verse was left on the moon, and it was this one: "God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son," and so on. When the astronauts came down, they were picked up by the military vessel from the water, and they immediately went to the microphone and before millions of viewers joined in a prayer of thanksgiving guided by the military chaplain, a testimony that God and man had worked together. The wisdom of God shared by man in technology and the power of God keeping them safe. God cares for His creatures and works with them also, and indeed especially, in the question of their salvation. Souls come out of the earth all the time, and it is our duty to do what we can to limit the damage of one soul going astray. I just heard today how a man in economic difficulty was talking about hanging himself, and his daughter just simply said, "Is it worth a life? 30,000 euro." And she made him reflect on what really matters. Suicide solves very little and imperils the soul itself. How clever old Nick is in destroying clear vision. Many on this planet think and do well many things, but think little of the soul. Questo Vangelo è un Vangelo fortissimo. Si dice che avevano lasciato questo versetto sulla luna: Dio tanto ha amato il mondo che dà il suo figlio unigenito, eccetera. Lì sulla luna vedevano la terra, vedevano tante sofferenze in questo pianeta nostro, che sembra semplice e piccolo dalla luna, però tanto piena di sofferenze e di anime a rischio. Anime che gli angeli, di cui parla la prima lettura, sono capaci di vedere. Loro vedono non soltanto il pianeta, ma una nuvole continua di anime che escono dalla terra, e loro vedono dove vanno, vedono anche come usano il tempo male, facendo tante cose bene tranne l'essenziale. Il nostro dovere è di usare ogni secondo come se fosse l'unico nell'eternità. Cliff Richard aveva una canzone anni fa in cui c'era una riga che diceva: domani, perché aspettare domani? Perché delle volte domani non arriva. Tomorrow, why wait for tomorrow? For tomorrow sometimes never comes. Durante l'adorazione notturna uno un po' intuisce le forze cosmiche all'opera. La notte è un momento di riti satanici, di tentazione grande, depressione atroce. Le anime sono a rischio, e anche senza fare niente si può fare tutto, perché una preghiera sentita, sincera, è sempre ascoltata in cielo. Chiediamo questa grazia in questo tempo pasquale, di prendere sul serio la salvezza di ogni anima e il dono della grazia acquistata con tanto dolore sul Calvario.
Cristo risorge, Cristo trionfa, Alleluia. Al Re immortale dei secoli eterni, al Signor della vita che vince la morte, risoni perenne la lode, la gloria. Cristo risorge, Cristo trionfa, Alleluia. Nei cuori festanti del regno dei cieli, nel mondo redento dal Figlio di Dio, risoni perenne la lode, la gloria. Cristo risorge, Cristo trionfa, Alleluia. Pastore divino che guidi il tuo gregge ai pascoli eterni di grazia ed amore, della gloria. Cristo risorge.